Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Capricorn, please? What do we have for Cappy? Five of Wands, Leo energy. Oof. There's a lot going on inside your energy right now, Cappy. There's a lot of annoyed people. Who did I get that Five of Wands at the foundation for? I feel like there was another zodiac I just did. I can't remember who it was now, though. Whatever the case, this is very much in the energy for all the zodiacs right now. You know, there's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. I've really had to take a step back this past week and rest because I've been getting hit with so much of it. And what I have found, Cappy, is that although there's a spiritual war going on right now, and here we are going about our everyday lives, it's how we live our everyday lives that determines what's going on in spirit. So me being under spiritual attack, going through spiritual warfare, slows me down from being able to put out messages to you guys, okay? And when I can't put out messages and other tarot readers can't put out messages, you guys don't get this guidance. And although this can be seen as a good thing because this is you really taking the reins on your own, there is an energy here that all of these readings that we all use as guidance, and I'm just a messenger. When these messages come through, I take something from them as well, and they all help me in my everyday life. But what I'm getting here is that this is us starting to understand now that how we live our everyday lives very much has a huge impact on what's happening in the spirit. So the more that you guys are progressing forward, truly taking control over your lives, not allowing people to push you down and use you as narcissistic supply, this gives us a win in spirit. We're able to push back the line that separates the demon from the angel polarity, right? You see, we live in a time, Cappy, where there's a huge fight for vibration on this planet. The vibration of the planet has been raising because each one of you has been doing all this work in your individual lives that adds up to create a collective shift. This is bad news for the negative demon polarity on the planet. They don't want it to be balanced. They want it to be more in the dark. So simply put, Cappy, what I'm getting here is that you guys have been doing the work. You've been fighting for your lives to improve your foundations, your stability. You've been fighting for your happiness. And you've been transmuting, like spiritual soldiers, all the negativity back out into the universe and using it to your advantage. What do we have at the sacral? Five of Wands, Leo energy. I just saw the Four of Wands, which is all about celebrations. What do we have at the sacral? Is that Ace of Wands? Yes. Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Ace of Wands. This really goes along perfectly with what I'm saying because this is all about courage. It's all about power. This is also about creation. Like I was saying, transmuting the negative and turning it into positive. So this is going to show up as you guys taking all of your struggles in your life and turning it into something that you can now give back to the collective. Something to empower yourself and the individuals around you. See, negative energy needs to be transmuted. Otherwise, it remains stagnant and stuck. So this is going to show up in our individual lives as us releasing any sort of resentment and bitterness. Instead, taking all those negative things, like I was saying, and creating something with it. I'm getting that here for you, Cappy. This is a very creative, passionate positioning right at the sacral. So it's like we're doubling down on creativity and passion. Ace of Wands is all about creativity. Sacral is all about creativity. Optimism. Not allowing these negative forces to keep you down. Getting up, standing on your 2 feet, with a big smile on your face, and saying, okay, demon, thank you. Thank you for the gift that you just gave me. Now I'm going to empower other people in the collective. This is how you defeat the devil in your life, Cappy. I feel that a lot of you are starting to understand this now. They don't want us to see this. They want us to live in a place of fear. But the thing is, Cap, what you'll notice is, as soon as you step inside this empowered energy that I speak of here, you will see the devils in your life flee, because the devil is, in fact, a coward. Once you spot the devil in your life, it flees. It won't face off with you. The devil is an energy of being sucker punched. It doesn't fight fair. It fights like a coward. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Too many cards. What do we have at the solar? Solar plexus, please. Boom. Ace of Swords. Victory. Raw power, Cappy. Right there at the solar plexus. This is you standing fully in your power, taking complete control over your lives. Cappy, I always say this in my readings, and I'm going to say it again for those who haven't heard it. When you take control over your life and the next person takes control over their life, this all adds up to a collective vibrational shift. All you have to do is take full responsibility over what you're doing in your life, your vibration, the way you're living your life. Just fight your own individual war. It's like Voltron, right? All the little robots come together to create one big robot. It's like that. Just take control of your own individual life, and you are helping win the war, Cappy. I don't know how else to put that. I feel that that's the most simple way I can relay that to you. It's very important you stand in your personal power. Don't allow anybody to make you feel powerless or inferior to them. No one. Anyone who makes you feel that way, friend, family member, coworker, somebody you're dating, is the enemy. Cappy, okay? This is all about mental strength and power on this table right here. There's also an energy here of these individuals that have been coming up against you, all turning on each other. Some of them are even feeling like they've been hoodwinked and bamboozled. They didn't know any better. They took the wrong path. They came up against you not realizing who you were or that you were working for the light. Some of these people thought that they were working for the light. In fact, they were working for the devil. Some of them may have given their power up to material gain or possessions, not understanding fully how energy works, how spirit works. But pay no mind, Cappy. You just need to keep pushing forward. Those who are supposed to be standing next to you will show up. You're right where you're supposed to be, Cap. What do we have at the heart? The devil, Capricorn energy. Madame Delphine Lalaurie. This is the first time I've ever actually pulled this card from this deck, Cappy. And it's perfect because the devil is the card of Capricorn, right there at the heart. Madame Delphine Lalaurie was born into a wealthy New Orleans family of French Creole origin. She inherited a great amount of wealth, but began torturing and killing her slaves in 1831. She murdered at least 12 of her slaves and whipped the others relentlessly for minor offenses, or simply because a certain mood had come over her. Any slave who dared to disobey her was taken to the attic, where a series of small closets had been constructed for the sole purpose of restraining and torturing her victims. Wow. Eventually, the old cook, who was chained to the stove, decided she would rather die than be tortured any longer and set the house on fire. The flames brought rescuers inside, where they discovered Madame Lalaury's chamber of horrors in the attic. The devil is a card of violence, hatred, bondage, addiction, and lust. It does not have to be evil, but it will represent a challenge. Feelings of being trapped in a situation or unable to follow your will due to repression are inherent in this card. It is possible to overcome and break the binding chains, although it will take a feat of courage. So, Cappy, this is very much the energy you guys are in right now. There's this energy that you guys have been trapped in. It's like this energy of bondage. These are these karmic cycles, these individuals that wanted you to be trapped inside some sort of an illusion. It's like you're being tortured in spirit, just like I said, right? It's like an energy of us being in a spiritual war, but we're going about our everyday life. However, how we live our everyday life is how we defeat the devil in spirit. It's very important you keep pushing forward right now, Cappy. You are breaking the binding chains, okay? This is why we have this 5 of Wands at the foundation. It's like they're scrambling. They can't believe that you've seen the truth. They can't believe that you're stepping into your power. But this, in a metaphorical sense, is what you're dealing with here. It is torture on a spiritual level. The only difference is, I feel, Cappy, is that the illusion is much stronger now. Though you may not be getting tortured on your day-to-day, right? The circumstances by which you have to live your life, the difficulties of your life are like a slow torture. So it's like the same energy showing up in our modern day, but a different version of it. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but it's just a very deep way of thinking about it. Simply put, Cappy, it's a past life energy that is showing up in a different form in your everyday life. Slow torture, but you are breaking free of this. What do we have at the throat, please? Three of Wands, Aries energy, Lord of established strength. This goes along perfectly with what I'm saying here, Cappy. This is an energy of hope. It's an energy of success and power. It's an energy of expansion. It's also the energy of a visionary. For a lot of you, this is related to your purposes as well. So it's you stepping into this energy of being like an entrepreneur, going after your purpose, going after what you feel you should be doing in this lifetime. What do we have at the third eye? King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the third eye. Cappy, there is a strong force working behind the scenes in your favor, just like I've been saying here, okay? This is the energy of a visionary. This is a very noble, gallant energy, but it's also an energy of a silent power. It's like you don't even have to say anything. It's like you're just moving into this energy quietly. It's a very stoic kind of energy, very, very confident. You do not need validation for your moves moving forward because you've had illumination around what it was that was actually coming against you. There's a very graceful energy that you are also encompassing. You also have this energy about you, Cappy, that is very inspiring to others, which is what I was picking up here with this 5 of Wands. There is a similar energy running through the collective right now, so it does make sense. But it's really you carving out a path, Cap, and other people are starting to see that they perhaps went the wrong way, okay? And they want to follow behind you. So your moves are so powerful, it's inspiring other people to change their ways. This is the energy you're very much encompassing right now, or this is the energy the divine is trying to move you towards. What do we have at the crown, please? 2 of Swords. Lord of Peace Restored, Libra energy. This is an energy of balance. It's also an energy of justice. Some of these individuals, like I said, are going to be coming back trying to make peace with you because they realize they've gone the wrong way, Cappy. Okay? It's like they want to come back and they want to try and compromise, or they want to... I just feel like they see it your way now. This is heavy inside this reading. It's like people seeing your worth, people seeing that you were right. I feel like these people didn't know any better. They were very confused. It's like you've carved out the path of the visionary. You have to understand, Cappy, people typically don't support you when you step into that path. Because if they were going to support you, they would have taken that path themselves. You have to carve out that path. People need to see that you're progressing forward. And then, typically speaking, then people will say, oh, I see now. I didn't see it that way before. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot? Let's see what resistance is trying to hold back my Cappies. Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy in reverse, beer at the foundation. This is a very greedy, very materialistic energy that is trying to create delays in your life, does not want you to have any sort of foresight, Cap. This is this energy here. You've released yourself from this energy. I feel like you're starting to have a different vantage point over these people in your life now. It's like you see them differently. You're seeing now how there was something demonic working through them to hold you back this entire time. It's like you're seeing them in this Madame Delphine energy here. What do we have at the sacral? Wow, Knight of Swords, Horus. So this is Knight of Swords in reverse. I read these cards right here as reversals because they're demon energies. So this is an energy of deliberate cruelty. But this is also an energy that was very sneaky with it. Right? Doesn't it look like it's kind of sneaking up behind you? Right? Causing trouble for you in spirit. You didn't even know what was going on. This is a very critical, tactless energy as well. Completely out of control. What do we have at the solar plexus? What do we have at the solar, please? Two of Swords, Halifax. Wow. So we have Two of Swords upright, and then we have a reversal energy here. So this is this energy of indecision. It's like an energy of confusion right underneath that Ace of Swords, which is all about thinking clearly, mental clarity. So this is the energy they were trying to attack you with. Now you see it right here. Now you know how to move, right? This is the energy that was taking place in spirit, in the shadows, in that spiritual war that I'm speaking of. Now we know what we're dealing with, so we know how to battle up against it. You empower yourself in your everyday to beat this in spirit, Cap. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Again, there it is. Twice. Knight of Swords out of all those cards. Harass, criticism, right? It's like this is how they were holding you back, constantly critiquing you, constantly criticizing you. Deliberate cruelty, this tactless energy that was always stopping you. And a lot of you didn't even see this energy for what it was worth. This is an energy that would plant like seeds of self-doubt. These are people that were in your inner circle or still are. People you trust by proxy. This is you now seeing these people for who they truly are, Cap. They're haters, period. And then we have Mihail, restoration of life, which is the sun from the angel tarot. So we're going from the demon to angels, and this is going to be our outcome right here. This is an energy of illumination, just like I said. It's an energy of clarity. You see the truth now. Around these individuals, you're accepting who they are and accepting who you are and how powerful you are and stepping into your power. Now you have a flood of material happiness that comes your way because the divine needs to make sure you're supported on your path, your spiritual path, however that shows up in your life. They want to make sure that you have the materials you need. You're supported to help the collective. Leo energy. What do we have at the throat, please, from the Angel Tarot? Boom. Wheel of Fortune, and there it is. Metatron, the recording angel. Advancement and progress, teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. Cappy, it was all supposed to go this way. But now's the time to rise up. How do you rise up? Take control over your everyday life, Cap. The situations, the circumstances, the people around you. Take control. Don't allow anyone or anything to repress you. This gives us a win in the spirit. Fight in your everyday life, and you are helping the collective in spirit. You're stepping into a new life cycle, Cappy. This is all about your destiny. You understanding things, this bigger picture. Right? Like I've been saying, the battle in spirit is won by how you live your everyday life inside the matrix. This is the illusion that we're all waking up to now. They want us to be trapped inside the matrix and not understand what is happening in spirit. It's very important that you pay attention to your dreams right now. My dreams have been absolutely crazy, okay? There's so much going on inside the dream space. But a lot of what's going on inside the dream space are illusions. It's like they're trying to give us some sort of fake narrative inside the dream space so we don't see the truth. Just pay attention to what's going on. Are you waking up with headaches? Typically, headaches are also a sign of spiritual warfare. No good reason that you wake up with a headache, right? Feeling drained. They've been trying to drain me out so I can't deliver messages like this, which help empower all of you. Because when you guys are empowered, we get a win. It's very important you start understanding the bigger picture here, Cappy. You have a lot of good luck, good fortune coming your way, but you must step into your power. What do we have at the third eye for Cappy, please? Oh my God, Ace of Pentacles. Cahathel, the adored God. Divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production, drives away evil spirits because you're seeing the truth. Like I said, the devil is a coward. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. It's all here except for the Ace of Cups, but you have this King of Cups here. You have everything you need, Cappy. You have a lot of material abundance coming your way. And like I said, this is all about material strength, financial prosperity, so you can make a real world impact. The divine wants to support you. That is not a gift. It's yours by divine rights. What do we have at the crown? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with that Ace of Pentacles. Boom. And there it is. The Tower. Aries energy. Uriel. The fire of God. Disruption. Warns of disasters. Aids in transformation. Like I said, Ace of Pentacles aids in your transformation. This is all about upheaval. You now ascending. You getting the memo. You understand what's been taking place here. This is all some karmic cycle they were trying to keep you trapped in, torturing you spiritually. But you understand now how it works, Cap. You stepping into your power brings disgrace to all those that have come against you. Their lives will start falling apart piece by piece. It's an energy of complete ruin. You don't even have to do anything. You just need to do what you came here to do. Stand in your power and charge forward. Cappy, this is the energy that's available to you. Depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Cappy. Take care.